Do I surround myself with some great women or what? It's an absolute honor and privilege and pleasure to be here with all of you today, and I certainly want to start by thanking Diane. Diane has is serving our community full of grace, professionalism. She has been a mentor for me for many years. I've counted on her advice, her consent with a lot of that we do within the city, and it's a true honor and pleasure to work with side by side Diane. So she is an excellent mayor pro tem for the city of Youngsville, and it's a privilege to be with you. So thank you. You know, I gave it some thought, and I wish I was as talented as these guys. I could talk off the cuff, but I still don't think I'm there. You know, and I was giving some thought this morning. I moved to Youngsville in 2006, 12 years ago from Lafayette. I didn't know a single person in Youngsville when I moved here, but I liked what I saw. In fact, I loved what I saw. I saw a community that was rich in history and heritage, and I saw a community of a lot of opportunities, and that inspired me to want to get involved. I looked around and I said, I can either watch the success of Youngsville continue to happen, or I can step up and play a part in that success. And obviously, as you know, I chose the latter. So the last 4 years, or 3.5 years roughly, of serving as your mayor has been the highest honor of my professional career. It's a responsibility that I certainly don't take lightly. It's a responsibility that comes with a lot of long hours, because when you have that type of responsibility, you certainly want to make sure that you're doing right by everyone that's entrusted you with the responsibility. You know, we talked a lot about Diane. Brenda, you know, you have left your legacy here in Youngsville, and without you know, your thumbprint on the years that you served, we wouldn't be here where we are today. So thank you so much for your kind words. And you know, the chief of police is, you know, we all know everybody loves Ricky. If you were at his event, right? We all love Ricky, right? I can also tell you, I have the privilege and the pleasure of working side by side with that man, and I can tell you that he loves the city of Youngsville. Many days my day at City Hall starts with a briefing from him, and I can't think of a better person to represent us in law enforcement, so thank you for what you do, Chief. To put an event like this on today required a lot of work by a lot of people. So in addition to Jeff, in addition to Diane, I want to acknowledge the rest of the McClellans. Jeff, thank you for all the work that you did leading up to this. Jake and Sarah, Garrett and Cody, Amy, Brady. Also, much thanks to Margaret Savoy, Katie and Bottling for their generous support, Sally, Simone, Angie, my friend Justin for having his hand on the sound equipment right now for me. And simply every one of you for being here today to show your support for our team and for my campaign. I also want to give a special acknowledgement to a very special person in the audience, our former Chief of Police, Earl Menard. Earl and Phyllis, I want to thank y'all for being here. You know, my time on the council, I have a lot of great memories of your leadership running our police department, so it means a lot to me to have you here as well. Our city council members that are here, we have Jamie Abshire, Matt Romero, and Ken Stansberry and their wives. Thank y'all very much for being here as well. You know, when we talk about working together in unity, it only seems fitting that you know, we are kind of the borderline of Broussard and Youngsville. So I'm really honored to have the support of the next mayor of the city of Broussard, Mr. Ray Bork, here with us today. Ray serves as a city councilman for the city of Broussard, and I know that he'll do a fine job as being the mayor of Broussard. I certainly look forward to working with them. Our school board member, Jeremy Hodago, this guy's done a tremendous amount of heavy lifting. And I think the theme that you're finding that I'm trying to hopefully illustrate for you is that it's a team effort. the collective work that we're all doing is hopefully history will reflect the benefit of our community, and it's not the work that I'm doing singularly, it's the work of all of us together. I also want to take a minute to acknowledge our constable is here, Mr. Butch Landry. Butch, thank you for your service as well. So, you know, Youngsville is still a great place to be. Youngsville is a solid bet. Not that any of you doubted that, I'm sure. We have so much to be proud of today. The principles of our strength and success are as strong today as they were a couple years ago when I announced that I was running for mayor the first time. Low crime, excellent schools, and a great emphasis on family, recreation, education, and quality of life issues. Recent success, we've had positive sales tax growth of over 20% year over year. Our permits, growth, and development are still rising. Business expansion continues at a phenomenal pace in the city of Youngsville. Doing business in the city of Youngsville has never been easier. Currently, thanks to these guys here, we have no development or permitting fees for commercial construction. Our recent audit of city finances was the best ever, arguably. We've improved planning, we've implemented systems, we've established processes, we've evaluated our infrastructure, and we've modernized software. Our development processes are streamlined, city services are more accessible, recreational opportunities have been expanded, the Youngsville Police Department's doubled in size thanks to our collective leadership, and the Youngsville Fire Department staffing model was increased to be the first department in Lafayette Parish outside of the city of Lafayette to have 24/7 paid fire staffing. In addition, In addition, we oversaw the completion and opening of the Youngsville Recreation Center and the creation of the Youngsville Recreational Sports Programs. Drainage, I agree with the chief, I don't want to say it, but I think I'd be remiss if I didn't, because, you know, we have had a lot of adversity, but I strongly believe that a good test of leadership is not how you handle things in great times when there's significant bonding capacity and capital outlays plentiful in Baton Rouge, but a good sign of adversity is how you handle yourself when there's issues of adversity and how you overcome them. We had a town hall meeting recently where the only published topic was about drainage, and you know, maybe people are bored of me and these guys, but there was only a handful of people there, and only fewer of that handful that even wanted to talk about drainage. So, but drainage, a lot of great things are happening. We've secured millions of dollars for flood recovery and mitigation, and we're not done. In the last 3.5 years, this team spent millions of dollars on road, water, and sewer projects, but obviously we have so much more work to do. Our work is not done. Success is never final. In fact, I'd like to say that we're just getting started. So, this past couple of years has been the most rewarding of my life. I hope that you'll continue with me in support of our city as I seek a second term as your mayor this fall. I love what I do. I love Youngsville and each of you as well. So thank you for being here today. I hope that you'll continue on this journey with me. There's so much more to come with your continued support, and together we can continue achieving great things. So let's have a good time, and thank you all for being here today.